Honey, did you hear the house in Netherfield sold the other day?
Did it now?
The large mansion with a white picket fence and plenty of space to raise 2.5 grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
Emily Lou told me. She said the deal was for $3 million. But it's not the price that matters, but who bought it.
As you say, my dear.
He's a well-mannered young man from Harvard working to become a doctor. I hear his family has quite the fortune. How perfect for our girls.
How so?
Well, my dear husband, can't you imagine him with one of our daughters?
I find that rather difficult since I have yet to meet this young man.
And you must go meet him at once. Welcome him to the neighborhood. I will bake a pie. Let him know about our 3 eligible young daughters who are in desperate need of a rich, single man. And if you do not go visit Bingley tomorrow, we may as well resign ourselves to not meeting him until Emily Lou invites us to her daughter's wedding.
Charlotte Lou is getting married? Why would Bingley be at her wedding?
Because he's the groom.
Oh, that's too bad. I met him while he was getting his membership at the club, and he'll be at Ellen Gibson's wedding. Apparently, he's a friend of the groom. I told him all about our girls. There's no way to avoid meeting him now.
500 women. There are prostitutes and teenagers and probably not so distant cousins.
And you want me to marry this guy?
Have you not been listening to me? He's rich, handsome, and single.
And what makes you think there are 500 teenage prostitutes?
I just happened to be driving by his house, 5 or 6 times, spoken to his neighbors, stolen his mail, completely normal things.
Right. Of course.
And anyway, you, my dear, are missing the point. Those are now 500 women with a better chance of marrying that man than any of my hopeless, pathetic, single daughters. Hey, Lizzie, who's that dancing with Bingley, the rich new neighbor who's studying to be a doctor?
For the 10th time, it's your eldest, most perfect daughter, Jane.
This is the happiest day of my life.
What about the day you married Dad, or the days your 3 daughters were born?
Nope. It's today! My Lizzie is quite the strange one. All that reading, writing, and studying. And that mouth of hers. If Mrs. Collins' dick-headed son is off the market, there's not gonna be anyone left for her to marry. Oh, Mr. Lee, you remember us from the wedding. We were so delighted to receive your invitation. Thrifty's to be admired, Lizzie, but that's no reason to show off our virtue. Ta-da! Isn't it perfect?
Oh, wow. Mom, that's a really nice cranberry gelatin mold with green beans in it.
That's so nice, Mom. Are we eating it, or is it for the neighborhood potluck?
Oh, no, Jane, it's not for eating.
Oh, what's it for?
It's for you to carry over to Mr. Bingley's house. Now, I have checked the weather, and we are due for a freak rainstorm tomorrow afternoon. You'll wear your white dress with the full lining, of course. The rain will melt the gelatin, which will then run all over your dress. Naturally, when you arrive at his house, Bingley will offer to wash it for you. Well, this isn't a good plan, Lizzie.
How dare that child? How could you throw away a golden opportunity by coming back here?
But this is her home, my dear.
How does she ever expect to win Bingley's hand in marriage if she spends her nights here?
My memory serves, it is the man who traditionally tries to win the hand of the lady.
It is desperate times, my dear husband, desperate times for a desperate single daughter. Now, Lizzie, you and Jane just keep your pretty single selves over there for as long as possible, especially Jane. But we want to come home. You can come home, Lizzie, as soon as the house is finished.
But what about Jane?
Jane can come home whenever she wants, but not until she has a shiny new rock on her finger. Jane, why on earth would you come home when you had him in your clutches? In your clutches!
Mom didn't say clutches.
You should have stayed. Sealed the deal, gotten pregnant even. I was planning a spring wedding.
Mom, no, hey, Lizzie.
You're just delaying the inevitable. Well, now we may not get to church for a summer ceremony. We might have to wait until fall.
Okay, I'm going to go finish unpacking.
It's your fault if I die without grandbabies.
It's very tragic. Perhaps we should concoct a scheme to rectify this affliction of singledom.
Ugh, no one talks like that.
Oh my goodness, now there's a sensible young man. Lizzie, don't you think he's a remarkably clever, good sort of man? One that you may consider partnering with? Oh, hello there, everyone. I just wanted to step in for a moment and apologize for my middle daughter, Elizabeth. Her lack of manners, her poor judgment, her personal habits. I'd like to apologize for everything about her, but mostly for turning down a very lucrative proposal from young Mr. Collins. But never mind. Since she has shown herself incapable of speaking rationally, I will be speaking for her from now on. And for my husband, too. He does not understand the gravity of the situation at all. Men. My name is Mrs. Bennet, and y'all just run along now. Well, if you're such a grown-up, perhaps you should be living on your own. Of course, for that, you'd need some form of income. Had any offers of employment lately?
Since when are you so hot on me getting a job?
I am merely pointing out that if you were settled in an occupation, you might be able to afford your own apartment, and that can only help in your pursuit of a husband.
But I'm not pursuing a husband.
And that is the whole problem. I swear, Lizzie, I don't know what you do with your time.
What do I do with my time?
Mom's still freaking out.
She answers the phone. Bennet residence. I apologize for my daughter Lizzie, who just turned down a very lucrative proposal.
Hey, Mom, it's Lizzie.
Oh, Elizabeth, how are you doing on your own? Are you coming home yet?
Actually, Mom, I was going to stay up here with Charlotte.
Has Mr. Collins left his fiancée?
No.
Are you engaged?
No.
Is Jane engaged?
Not that I know of.
Then why are you calling me? Lizzie, are you telling me that a rich, handsome man told you he loved you, and you turned him down?
But I don't like him, Mom. You don't like him either.
I'm willing to put those feelings aside, and so should you. Where did I go wrong? Why have all my daughters continued to defile good and practical